EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. We hope you've had a great and Merry Christmas. Time to add one more gift under the tree. Off we go here on EA Sports. And this will not be returned. It's an opening touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. 16 yards on the game and a quick 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Now the first carry for King Henry. And he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. Jelani Tavai there on the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7. From the gun, Jackson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. That is Jonathan Allen, the big defensive tackle, in there for the sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
I really like the rhythm that this offense has found. I mean, that 3rd down, that wasn't a layup by any means, but they made it look easy. Everybody was exactly where they needed to be. The quarterback did a nice job working through his progression, saying, okay, I understand this is zone defense. I understand where the limitations of the coverage are. I'm going to get to that spot on the field as fast as I can, deliver the ball, pick up the 1st down. Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. A pass right side going to be taken in by Walker. They gain 18 yards on that one. 1st down, Baltimore.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big game.
A give right up the middle to Henry. And he's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
All right.
And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Robbie.
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. Trying to avoid tacklers there, but the ball is out. And this is taken in by the defense.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage. And I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight. But it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself. And in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover. What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Jackson now on 2nd down. This one complete to Bateman.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Now Jackson, this a designed run.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection, how can we get extra bodies and extra attention, because we still got a long way to go in this one.
2nd down, Jackson. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And it'll be 3rd down.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet. But I can promise you, they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
3rd and long for Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. This will be from 47 yards. Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball... to the 30-yard line.
On the quick, right?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
You know, Mike, drastically different things waiting for these two squads on the sideline as they run off. I mean, we can hear the defensive sideline celebrating all the way up here. I mean, back-to-back drives, they come away with the takeaway. Now, on the offensive sideline, there's no celebration awaiting. It's coaches looking to gather their guys together and say, look, we've got to have ball security. If we don't protect the football, we have no chance.
On play action, here's Jackson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and that will lead to a 2nd down. Jackson now. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore 1st down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Play action now. Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Texans nothing.
They'll motion over Flowers.
Middle. Hey, middle.
3rd and short. Jackson. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Ravens.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
All right.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. That is Justin Matabike, the big man, in there to bring him down.
In one formation for the Texans.
Here's Hardy to return. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return.
At the 50-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
2nd and 7. They're going to go right back to Henry. Henry rumbles to the first down and more. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. They'll go again here with Henry. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. 1st and goal, Baltimore.
Here's a run. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Hey, uno Mars.
Throwing is Stroud. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket. When the second he hits his back foot, the play's over. Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on first down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on second. And now they find themselves in a critical third down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Stevens. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
On the ground, here's Henry. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Here's Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. They go 5 receivers for third down and 4. Now it's Jackson. In trouble, and down he goes. Daniil Hunter, pass rusher extraordinaire, in action again.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. This a 44-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So Tucker is back out after making the field goal. He'll kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here first and 10.
12.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. And here's the first carry for the power back, Dameon Pierce. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8.
12. Look at how hot. Look to hot.
Stroud to throw. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give them 6 on that play. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. In motion comes Andrews. On the handoff, it's Henry. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Baltimore.
Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. First and 10.
180. One shot.
On first down, right back to Mitchell. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead. All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. On first down, they'll start with Mixon. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. 2nd and a yard.
South. Oh, Eddie.
On the ground, it's Mixon. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Stroud gives it to Pierce. Not much there. He'll get this down inside the 4. Here's 2nd and 9.
Why, Tony? 19 Texans. 11. Tonight.
Back to throw. Stroud. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Here's Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. And he's going to have a Texans 1st down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down.
All right. Look the hot.
To throw is Stroud. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Ready?
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. He'll edge forward for maybe a yard. Jonathan Allen, the big man from the interior, with the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now, Jackson. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 3rd down, Jackson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. The veteran Robert Woods goes back to return. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there.
At their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
On the quick, right? Hey, south. Hey, uno. Why, Tony? Hey.
Now Stroud. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
When it starts bad, has a funny way of ending up getting worse, and I don't think that could be any more true than it is right now. They're already down by multiple possessions, and after that start to this drive with the sack, they find themselves once again in a massive hole.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. Pass caught. It's John Mechie.
So often, sacks, especially on 1st down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. Open man is Mechie. He's got it. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll go right back to Mixon. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Here we go.
3rd and 6.
Buggy. Look the hot, look the hot.
Now, Stroud. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
At their own 13-yard line.
Forward.
They'll motion over Flowers. On the ground, this is Justice Hill. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas.
With the score,
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Back to throw, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Mitchell. Ravens sending the punt team out there, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
43-yard line.
Hey, south.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. John Mechie was the intended target, and it's going to be 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it's going to be 4th down. The Texans getting all set to punt. And he's on to punt for just the 2nd time in this game. This fielded inside the 35. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that first down play.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Third and 5.
Go.
They'll motion over Flowers. On third down, here's a run by Henry. Ravens bring their punt team out. Oh, hello! He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Here's first and 10.
19 Texans. Here we go.
Now Mixon.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Second and 11. From the gun, here's Stroud. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Texans first down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's another shot from the 6 at second and goal.
Here we go.
Here's a give to Pierce. He'll get a couple, mark him down at the 3. Third and goal. They'll run it with Pierce. And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Damian Pierce. Touchdown, Texans.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an outside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, sit up! Hey, sit up!
This is Henry. Not much there. Maybe a yard. They're going to go right back to Henry. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.